I want to give away my own child. So I, 50, male, and my wife, 38 big tatas, have been married for 14 years. For a bit of background, when I was young, I had a very, very ugly nose. It was so ugly that everyone started laughing at the sight of me. My mom said it was because I wear SpongeBob pants everywhere, but I knew she was lying to make me feel better. At age 20, I had a nose job, and my life improved 100%. 3 years later, I married an 18-year-old, but when she turned 25, I decided I could do better and cheated with my current wife, my student. I know it sounds terrible, but we've been married for so long already, and she's still hot and had a honker job, so I can't complain. So, after 2 years of being married to her, we decided to try for a kid. I told her I was worried because I didn't want the kid to have my original ugly nose like my other child from my previous marriage has. I can't even remember its name. So we fucked like rabbits for some weeks until she got pregnant. We still fuck a lot, by the way. At first, I was thrilled. But things started going downhill when I saw the first ultrasound, and his nose was quite big for a fetus. I said nothing because I didn't want to alarm my wife. When he was born, I was so happy, I couldn't keep the smile off my face until the doctor handed the baby to me, and I saw it. He had my original nose. I was so petrified, and the only thing the doctor could say to me was that he was sorry. That night, I stayed all night in the room with my wife and the baby and cried all night just looking at it. My wife kept telling me that he was still a newborn and that his nose could change. It's been years since my wife keeps telling me this, and at this point, I feel gaslighted by her since the boy is already 11 or something, and he still has that big fucking nose. So, around 3 days ago, I couldn't take it anymore. He returned to school, and as soon as he said, "Hi, Dad," I lost it. I told him I couldn't stand his ugly nose and wouldn't talk to him until he had a nose job. He started crying, but I told him not to worry and that I'd help him find a good surgeon because I'm still a good dad. Here's where it gets tricky. All doctors refuse to perform surgery on a young kid, so I sadly decided to give him up for adoption. I told my wife, hoping she'd understand, but she started screaming at me. Now my friends, co-workers, family, and even my ex-wife are blowing up my phone, calling me an asshole. I feel like I'm doing what needs to be done to have a better life.